of July 2025. Let's have a look at this one. Alexa, next song, please.
Sorry, I didn't find a group or device named Love. 60 minutes. You can unlock unlimited skits on this Echo Dot with Amazon Music Unlimited.
Let me unplug it.
Lets you play over 100 million songs on demand. You're eligible for a 4-month free trial, which then also renews at £5.99 a month until you cancel. Terms in the Alexa app. Should I start your free trial?
No.
Okay.
Amir Khan. I don't send for friends requests from this account. That's what I forgot to mention. They've been removed. They're no friend of mine. I don't know Amir Khan. Decoherence there. Friends, just one. Who's Amir Khan then? I don't know who Amir Khan is. Do you know what I mean? Alexa, play Radio 3, please.
Playing BBC Radio 3.
BBC Sounds.
Alexa, turn the volume up to level 6. No, nothing. Alexa, play Radio 4, please.
Playing BBC Radio 4.
What barbarism is this? It's like Kenneth Clark saying that was the bottom left-hand corner of the Mona Lisa. Stay tuned for a little bit of Guernica after this jingle.
I hear what Paul says, and I think it's an important point that he makes, because what we need to make sure at Radio 3 is that we give people the opportunity to hear complete works in their full context. We're speaking now at a time when on Radio 3, Classical Live is being broadcast. That's full-length concert recordings from across the UK and Europe, and within that programme, you will hear sometimes pieces that last for an hour. We also acknowledge, though, that generally speaking, and it is a generalisation, but generally speaking, at breakfast time, for example, most people do not have the time or the inclination to listen to an entire Mahler symphony. They would like to hear a range of music. Now, what we mustn't be doing is endless music that you can hear elsewhere. So, I appreciate the comment and the position that Paul comes from.
Sam, you talk about music that you can hear elsewhere. Musical theatre. Friday night is music night. Does it really have a place on Radio 3, or is this a kind of a land grab from Radio 2?
I think it does, and I feel very strongly about this, actually. When I came into the BBC, I could see that there were certain genres of music that we as a corporation arguably weren't doing enough to support.
I don't think Radio 2 would say they don't do enough to support musical theatre.
Elaine Page is absolutely wonderful, and her programme on a Sunday lunchtime is great. But Friday Night is Music Night had actually stopped on Radio 2. It wasn't that it moved straight from 2 to 3. That was a programme that was no longer on that station. And jazz is another example for me of a genre, very important genre, that was not being championed to the extent that I felt it could be. And there's also music, if you look at Friday Night is Music Night, there's the whole tradition of...
Alexa! Music night. Alexa, play Radio 3.
Playing BBC Radio 3.
Oh, 9 minutes and 4. Alexa, play Radio 2. This is for us again.
Playing BBC Radio 2.
So at the moment, I'm not gaslighting myself. I'm letting things play out. Good pace. I'm not scrolling with intent to uncover as such. Like doom scrolling. There actually is a technique to doom scrolling. That's just endless, just quickly just scrolling. We're gonna green kick back and give it a couple of refreshes, right? It's a good one. Now we can scroll. Now think about after all that, the system still up to gaslight me. It literally has a number of items. It must have a configuration table that says these are the items that gaslight this individual. One of those individuals is a construct around the name Jay, which is the guy from the gym, Jacqueline, and the guy for number 15. And sometimes I rotate between the guy for number 5 and my dad.
Anyway, you got the last traffic for the news?
It's kind of funny. Alexa, play Radio 4. That's not doom scrolling though, is it?
Playing BBC Radio 4.
Of people, but I think it would be arrogant of me to presume that every listener instantly knows what that means. So we again, it's about moderation. 30 seconds.
Hardly,
in
it's
1
not
hour,
about
I do not
moderation.
think is over the top.
But anyway,
So,
Alexa. Just pausing. So you can pause. Love radio.
Got it.
Alexa. Go 4. We do.
Got the sound.
Alexa. What changed? It won't let you do it 4 times. Right? Interesting, that, isn't it? So you can't say Alexa 4 times. Connotations, right? Alexa. Did I say Alexa stop radio? Alexa, play Radio 4. It's just
Playing
interesting.
BBC Radio 4.
Being on this
John and Ella to our Vox Box.
My name's Ella Dorman Gaich. I am
A Vox Box. I could tell to fuck off, right?
Maker, and I play for the Deptford Ravens. And I also made a short film about women in football called Back of the Net.
Alright,
My name's Sean.
thank you.
I'm a
Alexa, stop.
lawyer.
There you go.